my friends, and welcome to day 6 of the Upside Down Readathon. As you can probably tell, my energy is slowly fading. But today is honestly the day I have been looking forward to the most this week, because Kendall and I are going to do the ultimate Stranger Things activity, which is roller skating. I haven't roller skated since middle school. Actually, I think I used to rollerblade a lot in high school, but totally different things. I also used to ice skate, but I'm very nervous, and so is Kendall. I think she said it's been since elementary school since she has skated. I am super excited because one of my local rinks is just very 80s. They have a lot of 80s music, 80s vibes. I think it's gonna be absolutely perfect for today. I am looking forward to it so much, but I am not looking forward to falling on my face, or most likely my butt. We're gonna see how it goes. That is basically all I have planned for today. So I decided that I was going to combine today and tomorrow's footage to get a video out Monday, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is like a dreary, just rainy weekend. The whole weekend is supposed to be raining on and off. I feel like I need a little bit of R&R and a night off of editing. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We're just gonna solely focus on reading. I think I'm gonna take a bubble bath when I get back, because why not? That just sounds amazing right now. I think that's pretty much it. I actually really need to go head out right now because I'm already running late. I will see you guys when I get back. Hopefully I didn't break a bone or something, because I really have no clue how it's gonna go. So I will see you guys later when I get back. Here we go. Say our piece now, because we're probably gonna die. Okay guys, we are officially back from skating. Yes, I'm still alive. Everything is still intact. We are good. It was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. The muscle memory and just the whole part of skating kind of came back to me, and it was a lot of fun. I think I'm actually going to take my younger sisters there maybe at some point, because it was like $7 for skate rental plus 2 hours of skating. Like, you literally can't get any better than that. I feel like that is a really good deal. On my way back, we decided to grab some hibachi or some Asian, and it was so good. It was a new place I had never tried before, like in our town. We'll definitely be going back again, and of course I had to get a brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso thing with pumpkin cold foam on top, and I'm sorry to say, this is actually disappointing. The first one I had was so much better because this just tastes like a milkshake. I don't know if you guys can see like the color of this, but it is literally just orange, like milk and orange and pumpkin. I don't know who the heck made this, but I don't think I'm going to be going back to that location again. I think I would rather just go back to the one that I know right by my work because yeah, this just tastes like a dessert. I was really hoping for a caffeine boost tonight, but oh well, that's okay. I'll still drink it. And I also got some exciting book mail today. I have not gotten book mail in so long. This, I believe, is from Jordan. She messaged me while I was out with Kendall and said she sent me something. Gosh, I just love Jordan. I love all my friends. But then this envelope is actually from a publisher, and I think it's from Penguin Random House. But if this is what I think it is, I'm probably gonna start squealing. So let's just start with this one. I really hope it's the one they said they were sending me. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this is The Depths by Nicole Lesperance. I think that's how you say her name. Look at this cover. Is that not like kind of unsettling and creepy? I just love it. And at the bottom it says, what the island wants, the island gets. So because this is set on an island, but it's also spooky kind of horror, it makes sense that this would be the perfect transitional fall book. So if you guys haven't seen this at all yet, I definitely recommend putting it on your list. The fact that it's a young adult book, but it's also been blurred by Katrina Leno, Jessie Q. Sutanto, who wrote Dial A for Aunties, and I just, yeah, I needed this. I forget what the publisher compared it to. I want to say it was like Shutter Island, or it had gothic vibes. I'm definitely a sucker for like creepy YA books because I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to adult horror, so I feel like this is just going to have the perfect vibes for me. And this next box, Jordan said is from her, so I'm gonna try to see if there's a note. It says, Liv, just a little token to say thank you for truly being my hype girl. You've been such a great friend and support for me as I started YouTube, and it means so much. I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for you. Jordan, you did not... Oh my gosh! I am so freaking glad I did not end up buying this yesterday because I literally almost bought it with Kendall. I had no clue they had the paperback out, which is obviously cheaper. Girl, you and Kendall, I'm gonna read this right away. I know how much you guys love this book, and especially you. I just cannot believe you did this. This just made my night. This was such a sweet little gift and reward for just, I don't know. It's been like a long week, and so I feel like this was just the thing I needed, and this is gonna be the perfect fall fantasy. Seriously, Jordan, I cannot believe you. You are the best human, sweetest person I have ever met, and I miss you so incredibly much. And when I pull this book out and finally reading it, I'm going to be keeping the note inside, and I'm going to be thinking of you the whole entire time. Seriously though, like what a good book mail day. I am so excited for these. Okay friends, it is time to get down to serious business because I have only finished one book. You guys know I'm halfway through this one. I am a third of the way through this one, and I'm half of the way through this one. So as you know, I decided to just finish these basically because I will fulfill all the prompts that way. And if I can get to an actual psychological thriller, I am cheating a little bit, but you guys, I checked with Kendall, who's the brainchild of this readathon, and I said, can I read this book and count it as a psychological thriller? And she said, yes. Any horror to me is thrilling, it's psychological, it's crazy, it's weird. I am very much in the mood to dive into this. Ever since I read My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, I want something with those vibes. Like I am craving that kind of like satirical, creepy kind of writing and plot. I just love the little blurb on the front that says, what's a little demonic possession among friends? Like I said, I am going to prioritize these because that means I will have completed the whole readathon, but if I can get to this and start this, I will be very happy. Since I'm going to be combining today and tomorrow's content, I figured that I would do a little bit of an impromptu 24-hour readathon. I think I'm going to end up starting here at 7 or 8. It's now 6:45, but I really just want to get down to business and finish these books, so going into next week when the readathon's all over, I can just start fresh with brand new like fall books. I figured we would do a little bit of a bubble bath night. We would do a little bit of some self-care tomorrow, just taking it easy and basically just reading and chatting with you guys, as I need to finish these books. I need to know what happens, and I don't know what I'm going to start with, but I actually asked Kendall if she wants to join in with me, and she said she was on board. So we are going to keep each other accountable, keep each other awake and energized for the next 24 hours, and hopefully we can make it through at least a couple more of our books because we both need it really badly. But I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and finish my coffee, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish my graphic novel, and then I'm gonna draw myself a bath and just go ahead and relax in the bath and probably read some more. But hopefully before the night is over, I will check in with you guys to let you know where I'm at for the night, let you know how late I'm planning to stay up. I actually have a couple energy drinks. I don't know if I'll be cracking those open tonight because I'm not planning on staying up all night, okay? I need my sleep, at least like 7 hours to survive the next work week. We are just gonna go ahead and dive into this, and I will catch up with you guys later. and shall I say, the end of this little impromptu 24-hour readathon. I am not happy to say I did not finish all 3 books because unfortunately, with the weather being so weird and this week finally catching up to me, I've had a massive headache, like literally all day, and I even slept in to catch up on sleep. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I am proud of myself for getting through 2 out of my 3 books, and the third one I'm halfway through, which I will get to in a minute. But I am just gonna do a little wrap up of the week and just give you guys like some quick thoughts on some of my books. So this one was for the lights on the cover, and I ended up giving it 3 stars because unfortunately the plot was really lacking. There was a lot of unanswered questions where you were just supposed to like think up the ending or the solution for yourself, and it wasn't wrapped up very well. You were just supposed to believe it, and it explored heavier topics like grief, and I really just wanted like a fun time. I really loved all the characters, but I really wanted more from the characters altogether. I wanted to see them go on adventures. I wanted to see them doing stuff together, and it just wasn't that. It's not that I can't recommend this book, but if you like Emily Henry because of her romance, you are not gonna like this. I loved A Million Junes, but this felt so much different even from that. All that to say, I don't think this is really her genre, but I still love her as an author. This just wasn't what I wanted it to be. I'm glad though that I'm not the only one that has felt this way, because I've been discussing in the Discord group with everyone and they feel the same way, that they were confused at the end. There was lots of potential there, but she just didn't carry through. I honestly felt like it should have been like 100 pages longer, and I feel like I never say that about books. That's where I'm at on this one. The next book that I completely finished was Lights on the Cover, and I lied. This one was the buddy read prompt, not Lights on the Cover, although it could have counted. But I adored this one so much. Absolutely 5 stars. I'm so glad it's gonna be a series. All I can say is if you love Harry Potter or if you love Percy Jackson, you will love this book. This is heavily inspired by Medusa. There's a Medusa character in this book, and there's just a bunch of other mythical creatures as well that you can obviously see from the front, but there was a plot twist, and she has a friend go missing, and she's also in school to train and learn about these creatures, and I just loved every single piece of this. Like, even if you're not a fantasy reader, I feel like anyone could enjoy this. It read a little bit more mature than like a middle grade, at least in my opinion, because there was definitely a plot there. There was definitely just really in-depth things about the creatures and the magical system that I really enjoyed. Something else that I've never seen in a graphic novel is obviously there's mystery in this, right? So there are a couple frames where at the edge of the frame there may be like an object or a person that is dropping clues along the way to kind of cue you in on what's going on, and it was so much fun to look for those clues, and I loved that about this book. The art style was amazing, the story was amazing, every little bit of this was just amazing. So I cannot recommend this enough. Like I said, totally a big 5 stars. And the next book that I am still trying to process is Sundial. Last you guys had heard from me, I wasn't really feeling this book. I had a hard time getting into it, and this is just a lot slower of a pace than House on Needless Street, which doesn't mean I didn't like it, but it also felt like it was lacking in plot just a bit. There is another bigger, heavier topic that's talked about in this book, and I would definitely look up trigger warnings because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's animal cruelty and abuse in general, and just a lot of heavy things in this book. And obviously there's a little bit of gore because it's horror. There's a little bit of that sprinkled throughout. But I think I'm gonna have to give it 3 stars, you guys. I am honestly kind of shocked. I thought I would give it 4. It definitely did not have the shock factor like Needless Street. I loved the writing. I absolutely loved the writing, but the ending just didn't live up to anything. It was very just anticlimactic. I don't know. I finished this book actually not feeling anything. Like, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to feel, and I feel guilty for not feeling anything. I don't know how to feel. I know that is so vague, but like, if I say anything, you're gonna be completely spoiled. Needless to say, I am very excited to read Little Eve, which I think is her first published book. I think I'm gonna read that in October because I have a 3-star and a 5-star from her. So I am like kind of trying to figure her out still as an author, but seriously, she is just a brilliant writer. No matter what she writes, I feel like I will read it, whether it's a topic that I like or not. But there's just a lot packed into this book. I'm just warning you now, this is not an easy read. It's a little bit depressing, actually a lot depressing. It's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's just I feel like I need a cutesy manga after I read it. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, guys, I'm so sad. I made it at the exact halfway point of this book, but since the 24 hours is up, I need to stop, I need to edit, I need to shower and everything before I have to go work in the morning, so I had to stop reading this. And I don't want to say it's putting me in a reading slump, but the narrator, I definitely would not recommend the audio. It is like this female that's doing this really fake southern kind of country accent, and it just doesn't fit like the vibes of this. Like, this makes me think of like a fancy manor, but yet you have like a southern accent. Like, really, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like it just does not fit the story, and I think I want to finish this physically. I am enjoying it, I don't hate it. This also just isn't what I was expecting. You have a lot more romance, which I was warned about. Basically, our main character has to live here for a year in order to get the inheritance, and so she has to deal with all of the crazy, like, funny, weird family members in order to receive all this money. I don't know if this book is like the span of the whole year or if the whole series is the whole span of the year. I don't really know, but so far it's a little bit slow. I don't hate the characters, but I'm not loving them. So right now I'm sitting at like a 3-star, and I really do want to finish this, but I don't want to force myself to do it now because I don't want to hate it. So these technically covered all of the prompts. I almost completed the readathon except for like maybe a good 100 pages. I feel very accomplished that I even read 2-3 books, whatever, this week, because daily vlogging on top and hosting is a whole nother level, you guys. So I am very proud of myself. I had a 3-star, a 3-star, feeling a 3-star, but then a 5-star. So it was kind of a mediocre reading week. Obviously, I didn't get to either of these two. This was my bonus book. This was gonna be my points of view book, but I don't have an audiobook for either one. So I don't think I could have gotten to these anyways. Obviously, I didn't pick up this one either. So I am also excited to put this on my priority list for the month of September because I've heard it's just so good and so funny, and I feel like I need something light but horrorish at the same time. A little disappointed because I'm really excited about all these, but I feel like it was still a pretty successful reading week. Alright, my friends, I think this daily vlogging has finally come to an end, which is so weird because I'm like, what am I gonna do with myself now? It's just so crazy. It's been such a fun week. I seriously don't even know where to start on how to thank you guys because the amount of creativity that went into y'all's photos, and some of you out here were daily vlogging. I am definitely gonna link some more creators below, so if you're like me and have a bunch to catch up on with videos, you guys can catch up on their vlogs as well. But I am just feeling so incredibly thankful and so shocked at the turnout. Like, you guys seriously are the best and the sweetest, and yeah, I just cannot believe how crazy this week has been. You guys have seriously made my entire month and rest of the year, let's just be honest. And also, I have to thank the hosts of this readathon, and especially Kendall, for thinking of the idea, because this group of ladies did the most. Like, it could not have been more perfect of like a dynamic and just how we all got along, and everyone was just so creative to bringing their ideas to the table to make this such an amazing turnout of a readathon, and hopefully we will be doing it again next year. Thank you guys so much for following me all week long, supporting my channel. I love you guys so much. I'm so sad to say goodbye for these vlogs, but you will see me in another video soon, so I'm going to say goodbye now, and I will see you in my next video.